Mr. Speaker, I really wish I could say something extremely positive about this. I understand that there is this fear-mongering about what's happening at the southern border. I understand that we want to do something. However, we are currently down state troopers right now in the state. And yet we're now sending more of our troopers outside of the state where we have a large issue of gun trafficking. We are also sending our National Guardsmen and women to the border as well, when we have an issue of gun trafficking right now in the state of Missouri, where children are being shot left and right. Mr. Speaker, I understand that we have a fear of people who are different from us, that we don't understand, that we don't even take the time to possibly understand. And I know that it's gonna probably get a little loud as I'm talking about this because, hey, let it fall on deaf ears. But the problem with that, Mr. Speaker, is now we are reallocating dollars where we could have been allocating dollars to make sure that our children have health counselors, to make sure that our highway patrolmen and our state troopers and everyone else has adequate dollar amounts to do even recruitment. We passed a bill here that allowed the city of St. Louis to open its residency requirements. We're now trying to force the city of St. Louis to be under state control. We're trying to do so much into forcing our law enforcement to do what we wanted to do that we're not actually listening to them on how to address the issues and the crisis at hand. Just because you don't understand somebody or their culture doesn't mean you demonize them. We just had that situation in Kansas City where you had Republican senators and representatives demonize someone because he looked different. Called this man a criminal. And indeed he was not. So now we're now funding that effort. What are we doing morally? We will be on the wrong side of the tracks if we do this. Now I agree, if we're gonna send them, let's resource them. Let's make sure that they have the proper funding to do their jobs. I completely agree. But we're always talking about things that need to be done here in Missouri. We're always talking about making sure we take care of Missourians. We are not doing that with this bill. We are trying to take care of somebody else's problem. If the federal government wanted to do something about this, the Republicans in the Senate right now have an immigration bill that is bipartisan on their desk that they could vote on. So I urge all of those in this body right now who will be supporting this conservative, moderate, whatever, to call upon your Republican senators and ask them to support that immigration bill, which is bipartisan. There is a lot for us to do right here in Missouri at home to protect our children, to protect our families, to protect Missourians. I don't believe that this is it, Mr. Speaker. I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I believe that it needed to be said. Thank you.